after all we kind of been through this season with a tough start, I mean, for me personally, I got to give God the glory. I mean, that was unbelievable to watch that game and from the sideline and knowing that we were going through some adversity. 9 points down at half. We wasn't playing to our capabilities, and the guys went in the locker room at half. They talked about it. We made a few adjustments, and they just came out in the second half. It was beautiful to watch. We talked about the fact that if we were going to win the game, then Davidson got to score in the 60s, bottom line, and that's what we did.
Yeah, what were the adjustments that you made in the second half, and then what was, especially defensively, the difference for you guys?
It really wasn't no major adjustments. It just, hey, guys, don't let them steal baskets. I mean, I thought they got us on baseline out of bounds. They made a three-point shot at the end of the half that we went through 4 or 5 times. It was meant, we talked about it for 2 days, and so we were giving up some stuff. And the big thing for us was just make them earn everything. Just make them earn everything. Every possession is a game in itself. Make them earn everything. And we started contesting every shot and trying to rebound that first miss, and it helped our offense. We got in transition. And so, again, we're a defensive team. I mean, we're going to defend and rebound. I know people complain about offense, but if you can hold people down, then it's a miss, and that means you can run the other way. And so that's what we focus on. But we did execute in the half court, too. We did a great job of executing. It was one of our best total games so far this year.
You talk about Jarrell's performance early in the second half. That kind of kick-started the turnaround, didn't it?
Well, I think in this first half, Jarrell got a little bit frustrated. Things wasn't going well. They were trapping him in the post. And then the second half, he settled down, and he tried to do some things defensively to help us and rebound. He got some offensive rebounds. And then we moved him around and isolated him a few times, and he was able to score. He's one of our best players, and we need him to produce. But we don't need him to focus on trying to make plays. We just need him to focus on executing and playing hard, and the shots will find him because he's so talented. And so that's what he did. He settled down and did a great job in the second half.
How satisfying was this after last year, a game that I thought y'all should have won? And really, I thought one of your best performances last year. How satisfying was it to get this win?
Yeah, we lost that game by 1. Had a shot at the buzzer. Marquise Pointer had a shot at the buzzer to win it. Missed that shot, and we were up 4 points with about a minute left. We were up 2 at the free throw line with 45 seconds left and lost the game. So, that was frustrating, but, we're a work in progress, and again, we talk about it all the time. It's like climbing a mountain. We still got work to do. We got to build on this, try to continue to get better every day, and just take it one day at a time. I'm proud of the guys. They deserve this because they've been working so hard.
To hold a team like that to 5 field goals in the second half, just how much of a payoff is that for your defense?
At the end of the day, it's just as simple as this. If you got one possession, how hard are you going to fight them? It just happened that it was 25 possessions. You got to try to fight them every possession, and we did it. I mean, the players did it. They were locked in. They did their job. They followed the game plan. We didn't have a lot of breakdowns in the second half, and we just fought every possession like it was the last possession we could play. And so that's why we were able to do that. We didn't change anything, no magical tricks. It's just kind of what we try to do everything. We got standards we try to live by in practice and games, and tonight it showed up.
Gibbs finishes with 23, but I still thought Cam and Marquise both did a really good job on him defensively.
Cam and Marquise, they take pride in guarding. In the night, they just went out. And, Gibbs is a great player. Obviously, Bob McKillop's a great coach. We've seen some great coaches here recently now. All these guys have been in the business for a while, and I've been seeing his team since 2002 when I was at Citadel. So it's a great coach. I knew it was going to be hard. We knew it was going to be a challenge, and we just found a way. But that's why I told you I got to give God the glory, because I don't have all the answers, man. We've been through some trials and tribulations in terms of being in this program and being down in the mud and working, trying to find a way to win, and things don't go your way. And so, I can't sit here and act like we did a magical thing. It's starting to come together, and hopefully we can build on it.
This has got to help you moving forward, though. You got at the Coliseum, then you got some tough road games then.
Yeah, every game tough. We still got some tough stuff to do. Every game's tough. We hadn't had an easy one yet. Navy was tough. Navy put so much out there on the floor to compete against us that night. And then Upstate was tough. Citadel was tough. All these games have been tough. But we designed the schedule. We wanted it to be tough to try to help us grow some character, before a conference. So we got to continue to play these games and see what we can do. We try to get better in practice.
To see the progress in the form of a win over a really good team, just what does that do for this squad? 6-3 after a really tough schedule.
I don't know. I don't know yet. We got to handle the success the right way, keep things in perspective. and then really don't lose sight of why we won. We won because we prepared well, and they working hard in practice, and they being good teammates to each other. That's why we won. I mean, this is a byproduct of all the work we put in. So the day really wasn't even the reason the day wasn't a big deal. It's been like the last 2 weeks, the last year, the last 2 months, just the work you put in the summer and the spring, and so the day kind of take care of itself.
A little about Joe. I mean, 24 points with 9 and 10 from the free throw line. I thought leadership-wise, he's a calming effect on the team.
Yeah, Joe, a fantastic player, good leader. And the last game we played, he only played 20 minutes, so he was well rested. He was in foul trouble. And so I wasn't surprised that he would come out and play the way he did. He had a great performance and really showed great poise. Proud that he was able to bounce out tonight and play the way he did. I mean, obviously we needed everything he gave us tonight. And we needed everything that every kid gave us, even the bench. Our bench was really good. And it was a total team effort.
5 turnovers, I think that's maybe 10 in the last 2 games for y'all?
Well, if you take away the 10 travels in the Navy game,
yeah.
the game before we had 7.
That was what I was thinking.
We had 7, and so I called the head of officials after the Navy game, and I said, I look young, but I've been doing this for about 16 years. I've never seen 10 in a game, and so it's a new emphasis. But we did a great job. The guys went out and were fundamentally sound, and that's why we won the way we did. We were fundamentally sound, and we defended at a high level. And I always believe if you defend, rebound, and take care of the ball, you can't lose.